the true truth about the meaning of man on Earth, the origins of humanity. The question of where we come from has fascinated thinkers, scientists, and dreamers for millennia. Our origins are a complex tapestry woven from the threads of biology, history, and mythology. From a biological standpoint, we are products of evolution, descended from ancient ancestors who adapted and survived through countless generations. The scientific narrative begins with the formation of the universe, the birth of stars, and the eventual emergence of life on Earth. But there is more to our origin than just the scientific explanation. Every culture has its myths and stories about the creation of humanity. The ancient Greeks spoke of Prometheus, who fashioned humans from clay and gave them fire. In many religious traditions, humans are seen as the intentional creations of a divine being or beings. These stories, while varied, share a common theme: the search for meaning and purpose in our existence. The purpose of life. Why are we here? This question has no single answer, as it touches the core of human experience and belief. Some philosophers argue that life has no inherent meaning and that it is up to each individual to create their own purpose. Existentialists, like Jean-Paul Sartre, suggest that we are condemned to be free, meaning we must forge our own path in a universe indifferent to our desires. On the other hand, many religious and spiritual traditions offer a different perspective. They propose that our purpose is intertwined with the divine, that we are here to fulfill a higher plan or to grow spiritually. Christianity, for example, teaches that humans are made in the image of God and are called to love and serve others. Buddhism speaks of the path to enlightenment, where understanding and compassion lead to liberation from suffering. The existence of God. Is there a God? This question is perhaps the most profound and contentious of all. Belief in God or gods has been a cornerstone of human civilization, providing a framework for understanding the mysteries of existence. For believers, God is the ultimate source of meaning, the creator and sustainer of the universe. Philosophers and theologians have long debated the nature and existence of God. Arguments for God's existence, such as the cosmological argument, the teleological argument, and the moral argument, seek to demonstrate that belief in a higher power is rational. However, there are also powerful counterarguments from atheists and agnostics who challenge the necessity or evidence for such a being. In recent times, the debate has become more nuanced, with some suggesting that the concept of God might be more about the experience of transcendence and the sense of connection to something greater than oneself. Whether one believes in a personal deity, a pantheistic presence, or a symbolic representation of the ultimate mystery, the question of God's existence continues to inspire deep reflection and inquiry. The mystery of death. What happens after death? Death is the great unknown, the final frontier that every human must eventually face. Throughout history, cultures have developed various beliefs and rituals to cope with the reality of mortality. For some, death is not an end but a transition to another state of existence. Religions offer a wide array of answers to this question. Christianity speaks of eternal life in heaven or hell based on one's faith and actions. Hinduism and Buddhism introduce the concept of reincarnation, where the soul is reborn in a new body, carrying forward the karma of past lives. Many indigenous traditions envision a spirit world where ancestors dwell and continue to influence the living. In contrast, secular perspectives often view death as the end of consciousness, a return to the non-existence from which we emerged. This view can be both sobering and liberating, emphasizing the preciousness of the present moment and the importance of living a meaningful life here and now. Finding personal meaning. Ultimately, the search for meaning is deeply personal. While philosophical, religious, and scientific perspectives offer valuable insights, the true truth about our existence may lie in our own experiences, relationships, and reflections. We are each tasked with the journey of discovering what resonates with us, what gives our lives purpose and direction. Consider the moments of connection, love, and beauty that you have experienced. Reflect on the challenges you have overcome and the growth you have achieved. These personal narratives contribute to a broader understanding of what it means to be human. Embracing the mystery. In the end, the meaning of man on Earth may be less about finding definitive answers and more about embracing the mystery. Life is a grand adventure, filled with questions that may never be fully answered. By engaging with these questions, we enrich our lives and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The true truth about our existence is not a static fact to be discovered, but a dynamic journey to be lived. It is in the asking, the seeking, and the striving that we find our truest selves.